Hello and welcome to another Reign of Dr. Von Krakenstein rants. I should make it shorter, that title. Anyway, I welcome all and thank you all for listening to this podcast. Now, I haven't done one of these in a while because I had some problems, but I'm gonna try to start it up again. And there has been a lot of news going on, and I want some thoughts about it. For example, they recast the entire, well, not the entire crew, but the main cast of Star Wars. I don't know their names, but the one that interests me the most is the kid from Attack on the Block, which I hope he's a Jedi, or like the next. Like I feel like he should be the next Han Solo because I still don't get why Harrison Ford gives a damn about acting anymore. Like seriously, every time I see him in an interview, he's just like, I don't give a fuck anymore, and I just go like, then why the hell are you there? Anyway, new cast is out there. Supposedly they're gonna add more people later because there was a backlash about there were enough female leads, and I agree that there should be at least like a half and half, or I don't know, like a more diverse crew. Talking about that, the whole expanded universe doesn't exist unless it's the TV show Clone Wars, Rebels, and all 6 movies. So basically any character from the Dark Horse comics or the novels don't exist anymore. And that pisses me off because Mara Jade should be in there. Because if you think of a female Jedi, you always think of Mara Jade. Or the Solo twins or whatever. But Mara Jade, come on. Let's see. Mr. Bob Hoskins has passed away. If you don't know, he was Freddy. Freddy was, I don't remember the actual name from the male protagonist in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but he also did Mario Bros. He didn't like doing Mario Bros. And he will be missed because he was a good actor. He was a fucking good actor. Same thing happened this weekend past. The person who did Alfred's Boys, which kind of sounds like there's a ton of people who have died this year that were cool. That were really cool people. And this sucks. Like there's a bunch of asshats here, including myself. They're not dead, but come on. Let's see what else. There's a new Call of Duty that's basically District 9, Elysium. It's just a freaking. Let's just call it Advanced War, Gears of War, Call of Duty, whatever. I hate these. Like I hate Activision. Like I really hate Activision. Like I get it. You want to make profit, but if you constantly make the same fucking game at the same fucking price, do you think people won't complain? Like, no. Like, make expansion packs, but you won't make money with expansion packs, so fuck that shit. I really, really hate that. Really hate that shit. And now with the Skylanders crap. I would call it Trap Force. God, it's more sinking money. Speaking of the episode of Skylanders, Disney unveiled their new Avengers set, which it doesn't interest me that much. Like, okay, cool figures and stuff, but the gameplay is kind of meh. Like, again, it's Little Big Planet with Marvel superheroes, and the problem with that is that people want to play action roles. They want to do Ultimate Alliance. They want to do the X-Men Age of the Apocalypse RPG, but they don't want to build things only. So I know there's other types of gameplay based on each figure, but no, like that. For some one reason, I like Skylanders more because it has a story in it, and you use the characters as pieces instead of just waiting to create something. Speaking of more video games, there was gonna be a Mortal Kombat HD remake, and it got canned. They got new actors or lookalikes and a new engine, and that was looking good. Maybe the sales didn't pan out, but maybe someday they'll actually rework on it. More video game stuff, and it's about a YouTuber called Total Biscuit. Seems he has colon cancer, and that shit is not a joke. Like Total Biscuit is a good guy. He does his work, he reviews his stuff, he doesn't back down, and he has gotten a lot of shit from companies who don't know what the fuck to do with games. And I really hope he gets better. It doesn't become really bad and serious. Let's see what else. Let's see. They showed some new screenshots of the Borderlands game from Telltale, which it's in canon in the Borderlands universe. That happens after the final DLC, I guess. Which I don't know. Sorry, it just bores me about those games. Like, I like Borderlands, but there's too much content that just makes it meh. I'm not saying it's bad, it just makes it like boring. It's just not that fun. Anyway, they show some screenshots. You see Zero. You see what was it? Gage, the guy who looks like the dude from something Thompson, Mr. Thompson, the guy from Fear and Loading in Las Vegas. There's a screenshot with him. There's a screenshot with the two new characters. And then there's a screenshot of Zero just cutting somebody's hands off. And, like, Telltale does good stories, but their engine is kind of wonky, so I don't know. Following up to that, I haven't seen anything, like, too exciting. Godzilla's coming out May 16, X-Men is coming out in the 23rd. I'm really hoping these movies actually are good, because I saw Amazing Spider-Man 2 this last weekend, and man, that movie sucked. Like, if you like the movie and you already saw it, okay, I'm not gonna take away your pleasure, but I couldn't get into it. Like, seriously, there was too much dialogue that wasn't going anywhere. There were too many scenes that were just stupid, like the last scene. And the only thing I could go and say, okay, this is good, is the electro parts of the movie. Everything else is just, like, wasted space. So yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, what else? Oh, Free Comic Book Day was this last weekend. I got the Udon comic. Because the comic book store that I go only gives one free comic because they have to do some kind of weird, like, inventory thing. There was another comic book store that was having it on the island called Comic Book Megazone, I think. Couldn't go there because I don't know where the hell is it. And they were giving out a bunch of comics, so I missed a good opportunity. Plus Harley's Joker was there, and oh man, I wanted a picture. But anyway, I got some pulls too, because I was waiting for them. I usually get them at the end of the month. Miss Marvel is doing good. I got the Wonder Woman comic, which is still good. It's still good. I got the Hulk comic, which is alright. Deadpool vs. Carnage, which is cool. I actually like this one scene that is really, like, fucking cool. It's gruesome, but I really like it. Let's see what else we got that I haven't talked about, that I missed about maybe 4 or 3 weeks. Well, actually, I want to talk about something about the Free Comic Book Day in DC. I don't get what the hell is going on with DC and their whole we want to be dude bros from the 90s, because come on, they were giving out the new event or semi-event comic, which brings back, excuse me, I'm really sleepy. I really have a really bad weekend. About Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis coming to like a semi-future, fighting OMAC, but he's too late because now all the heroes turn into these weird mutant monster cyborgs, which has already happened in DC Universe. With I think I don't remember what was it called, the OMAC invasion or whatever. But it was bad. Anyway, the point is that this was their free comic that was given to children. There were 20 pages of, well, I don't know if it was 20 pages or 20 heroes that were slaughtered. In either case, it was a massacre. And it was stupid. Really stupid. Like, waves and waves of stupid. I got the Yuda comic, which talks about Street Fighter, in which I can understand brutal fighting. I read that, and it was nominal. It was fine. There wasn't anything insanely gross. But when I'm seeing like 3 or 4 panels of these, come on, thank you. Oh, freaking back you. Jesus. Sorry about that. But the whole, different panels I see is like gore and death and, oh god, this is stupid. Anyway, also like to see I want to talk about. I've been playing games too. I've been playing Shadow of Light, which has a really good music track into it. It's very nice, very pretty, very flowy. I like the RPG elements, except for the whole bar saying about you can stop your enemies doing their attacks or slow their attacks, which I find kind of semi-annoying. But I'm okay with it. God, my brain needs oxygen, sorry. And it's a good game. If you're gonna get it. But anyway, that's about it. There's nothing like big explosive that I could say. I think DC's gonna make 100 Bullets and the Metal Man movie. Yeah, no Wonder Woman because I don't know. Jesus. They make 2 Thor movies and they're gonna make Guardians of the Galaxy based on Marvel. Yet they can't make a Wonder Woman movie because what? They can't find a good origin structure? Like, it's the easiest thing they can do. If they want to integrate it to the whole fucking Man of Steel thing, you know that make, I don't know, Diana distill Amazon. I said, remember that scene in Man of Steel where there's one missing Kryptonian and shit? Let's say they reached Earth, they couldn't handle it a lot, I don't know why, blah 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 blah. She makes or he makes Utopia Society. Probably a she's probably Supergirl Hippolyta. And they just create this whole society of women because reasons and stuff. And ta-da, there you go, origins. But come on, Wonder Woman's fucking easy. Use Crickmans, or use a parallel universe, or whatever. And done. Fixed. Bam. Psh. Done deal. That's just what I talk about. This is short because there's a lot of things, but nothing really to focus on because I'm late as hell. But I think May is gonna be a good month for Puerto Rican geeks because we already had comic book months. We already have 2 hype movies because I think Spider-Man sucked. Plus, there's the big comic book convention coming to, well, the big con, and near the end of the month, and there's a lot of people I want to get autographs from, like the Green Ranger, Steve Bloom, and I'm really excited for that, even though I'm poor as fuck and my job is a piece of shit. I really hope that Seattle actually helps out in making conscious about big corporate business dudes raise the minimum wage to 15 because let's be clear, why the fuck can't a company that makes over, I don't know, 50-60 billion dollars billion dollars raise the minimum like $6 to their lowest employee who has to take shit from people? Like one day, like people complaining about Pop and Mom stores. Don't complain to the government about pop-up stores. Complain to big companies who basically fucked the whole concept of pop-up stores. Don't blame us, the people who have to work in these big, messy companies, because the pop-up stores can't pay us because the big companies fuck them up. So, look at that fucking construction. My microphone picks up everything and I'm fucked. But anyway. Yeah, pop-up stores are gonna get bad. I don't think so, because I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 laws that Obama is trying to pull off, so that like little stores and restaurants don't get screwed over by the wage increases and the annual bills. Because if you want to know how pop-up stores could survive, if there were less Starbucks, less Walgreens, less whatever others fucking mass media stores, Walmart, Sam's Club, whatever, around. If you have 20 Sam's Clubs and 1 pop-up store in that area, that pop-up store is gonna die hard. And you can go, oh, but I support local. No, you fucking don't. You go to a Sam's Club because you know you can't afford a pop-up stores, because they can't afford to lower their prices, because there's like 5 fucking Sam's Clubs nearby. So people complain about pop-up store going down. Blame the big fucking companies who make $25 million per year. Blame them for the fucking way they treat their employees. And they go, we treat employees great. If you don't give them health insurance, 401k, or goal to reach into a higher fucking standard instead of lowering their job positions to a shit tier, fuck off. Fuck off. Just pisses me off. Sorry about that. But I really hope everybody gets a wage increase, that companies will go, oh, but we have to make... No, you don't have to shut down companies. You just lowered your earning wage. Why do you... I still don't understand why companies need $12 billion. Why do they fucking need $12 billion? When their CEOs earn like what, $5,000 per hour? For what? Oh god, stupid fucking world. We're living in America, it's wonderful. Fucking Coca-Cola. Thunderball. Jesus. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, share, like, whatever, just commentate. And thank you very much. Have a nice day.